Hello.
Hi.
So, in addition to the poodle lady, and I know you mentioned the dog on the cover being Tag's father, what sort of other Easter eggs can Go Dog Go fans expect to see in the series?
Yeah, well, it's I we tried to pull in as much from the book as we can as inspiration. There's blimps in the book, and you never really know why. Why are there blimps? But it works, and so we made blimps kind of a feature of the show, and we also tried to tie that into character. So Tag's mom is a blimp pilot. You'll also notice there's the family that all shares a bed. We don't know that they're a family, but a bunch of dogs share a bed in the book. So I thought, well, that could be the main family, right? And then one of my favorite little details from the book is that when all the dogs are sleeping, there's one dog with its eyes wide open. So that was kind of an inspiration for Tag, the main character, this character who's up first and always out the door and on the go. So yeah, and then aside from that, little design touches in the background are worth looking out for to see how they connect to the book, for sure.
So, is there a particular character that is your favorite or maybe you relate to the most? And if so, why?
Yeah, so I think they're all my dogs, they're all my characters. So I don't have a favorite, but I can at least through process of elimination figure out who I relate to more. Like when you look at Tag and Scooch, I am definitely not Tag. I'm not the first one up and out of bed. I can't fix anything to save my life. But Scooch, kind of easygoing, likes to crack jokes. As a kid, I moved around a bit, so I had that feeling of being new to a town. um and yeah, so I think as a kid it would have been, maybe I could have used a friend like Tag, that one that sort of gets you out of your shell and brings you out places and welcomes you into a new place. But I would say of all of them, probably more Scooch like.
So, I'd like to know why you wanted to bring this classic story to life.
Yeah, so I've always liked the book, and it was part of my childhood, and I've always appreciated it. This is a co-production between DreamWorks and WildBrain, two obviously big studios, and they knew they wanted to make a show based on the book. I don't think they knew what it would be, so they came to me and other writers and they asked for my take and or if I'd be interested. And I think the fact that the book has such a unique tone that has, I think, made it a classic, but it's really hard to put your finger on it because there's nonsensical elements, there's things that fit but you don't know why they fit. So I think I was sort of drawn to the comedic tone of it and the seemingly random elements, and I like the creative challenge of trying to bring all those elements together into a show and make it cohesive and make it make sense. But then also the fact that it didn't have a traditional storyline was appealing because I could invent that. I can invent main characters. I can invent a place, which was Poston, the town. So it was, I think the short answer is it was a creative challenge based on a book I respected and liked. So it seemed like something fun to try.
Well, you did a great job, so thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Because it's a show that both parents and kids can enjoy together, is there one thing or maybe multiple things that you hope that they take away from watching the series?
Yeah, well, I hope, first of all, I hope they laugh. I hope they enjoy, like, connect with the characters, and there's so many different little characters. It might be fun if different members of the family have different favorites. Um, I hope thematically that the idea of community comes across. It's a show that really has a sense of place, this town of Boston that's run by dogs. In a world where people sometimes get it right, but sometimes get it wrong, I hope that they appreciate that these dogs have a pretty well functioning, harmonious, they have their problems, but they work them out. They respect each other. They welcome new members. They have traditions that are, important to the town, places that are really important. So, especially in a year where we're at home a lot, we're isolated, I hope kids are able to appreciate the idea of this larger world around them a little bit.
Well, that's definitely an important theme these days, so thank you for that.
Thank you.